If you had a stroke right now, and no one was around to help, would you know how to save your own life? It sounds terrifying, but for millions of seniors living alone, this is a real possibility. Strokes don't wait for someone to be nearby. They happen fast, and the window to act is just minutes. But here's the truth. Your survival might depend on what you do in those first 10 minutes, before help arrives. In this video, you'll learn exactly what to watch for, what to do, and the 5 critical steps that can protect your life, even if you're completely alone. And stick around, because step 3 is something 90% of seniors never think to do, but it can shave minutes off emergency response time. Let's be honest, aging alone comes with a silent fear. What if something happens, and no one is there? Strokes are one of the top causes of death and disability after 70. But they're also one of the most time-sensitive medical emergencies. Every second counts. And if you don't know what's happening, or what to do, those seconds can be the difference between recovery and tragedy. But here's the empowering truth. You can take control. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how to recognize a stroke in yourself, even if you feel off but unsure. 5 clear steps to take, alone, that could save your brain and your life. What to prep today, so if the worst happens, you're already one step ahead. Before we get to step 1, here's something you can do to help others like you. Comment "prepared" below if you're watching this to protect yourself or someone you love. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell, because we're building a channel where seniors grow stronger together. Step 1. Know the silent signals, even if you're alone. When you're over 70, a stroke can feel nothing like what they show in movies. There's no dramatic fall or loud gasp. Sometimes, it's just a strange sensation, like your body isn't listening to you. That's why step 1 is recognizing the early signs immediately. Let's meet Clara, 78. She was brushing her teeth when her left hand suddenly dropped the toothbrush. She tried to speak, but the words came out slurred. She thought, maybe I'm just tired. But something inside her knew this wasn't normal. She was right. Clara was having a stroke. Here's what you need to remember, fast. Face, smile in the mirror. Is one side drooping? Arms, raise both arms. Does one drift downward or feel weak? Speech, say a simple sentence. Does it sound slurred or strange? Time. If you notice even one of these signs, act fast. Doctors say you have 3 to 4.5 hours to get treated before brain damage becomes irreversible. And if you're alone, that time starts the moment you feel off. Other common but subtle stroke symptoms include sudden dizziness or balance issues, blurred or double vision, a severe headache with no known cause, numbness in your face, arm, or leg, especially on one side. Most importantly, don't wait to see if it passes. That delay can cost you your independence or your life. Why this step matters. Strokes kill more women than breast cancer. And nearly 1 in 4 stroke survivors experience a second stroke, usually within 5 years. But recognizing the signs early means you can get to a hospital in time for life-saving treatment, like a clot-busting drug or intervention. Many seniors ignore symptoms out of fear or denial. They say, I don't want to cause a fuss. But this is not the time to be polite. This is the time to protect your future. What you can do right now. Stick the fast sign on your fridge or bathroom mirror. Practice the signs once a month so your brain remembers. Tell your family or caregiver to watch for these symptoms too. And remember, your life is worth protecting. You've spent decades taking care of others. Now it's your turn to know how to care for yourself, fast. Step 2. How to call for help, even if you can't speak. Imagine this, you know something is wrong. Your arm is weak. Your words are jumbled. You try to reach for the phone, but your voice doesn't come out right. This is one of the scariest moments a senior living alone can face. But here's the truth, you don't have to speak to get help. You just have to be prepared. Let's meet Raymond, 82. He lived alone, was fiercely independent, and never wanted to bother anyone. Then one morning he felt numbness in his face and couldn't form words. But thanks to one small habit, he survived. What did he do? Raymond had pre-programmed his phone with a one-touch emergency dial. He pressed it. No words, just silence. But the dispatcher traced the call, heard his shallow breathing, and sent paramedics. Raymond got to the hospital in under 20 minutes, and walked out 3 days later. Your voice isn't the only tool, your phone is. Here's what every senior should do today. Set up emergency contacts on your phone. Most smartphones, iPhone, Android, allow an emergency SOS feature. Press the side button 5 times rapidly, it will automatically call 911 and share your location. Program ICE contacts in case of emergency. Label a contact IC daughter or IC neighbor. Emergency responders look for these. Install a medical alert app or button. Companies like GetSafe or Medical Guardian offer voice-activated or wearable buttons that work even if you fall and can't reach your phone. Keep a written list of meds and conditions by the door or fridge. If paramedics arrive, they need to know what you take and your medical history. This helps them act fast, especially if you can't speak clearly. Bonus tip: use voice assistants. If you have Alexa, Google Home, or Siri, say, "Call 911" or "Call name." These devices can work as lifelines if you set them up. Why this step matters. Many seniors suffer worse outcomes from strokes simply because help arrived too late. Every minute lost equals 2 million brain cells. And in those first few minutes, clarity can vanish fast. But if your devices are ready, you don't have to think. You just press. This isn't about fear. It's about freedom. The freedom to live alone and still feel safe. The freedom to age with confidence, not anxiety. So ask yourself, if something happened in the next hour, would help be just one press away? Because with the right prep, it can be. Step 3. The one-page stroke plan that can save your life. If you had only one page to tell a stranger how to save you, what would it say? For seniors living alone, a stroke can strike without warning. And when it does, even one sheet of paper can mean the difference between life and death. This is your stroke survival plan. A simple document you create once, keep in the open, and hope you never need. But if you do, it speaks for you. Let's revisit Raymond, 82, from before. He kept a laminated card taped inside his front door. It listed his full name and date of birth. Known medical conditions: hypertension, diabetes, atrial fibrillation. Daily medications with dosages. Allergies, especially to medications. Emergency contacts. Primary care doctor's name and number. Preferred hospital. When paramedics arrived, Raymond couldn't speak. But his plan did. They knew what to avoid, what meds he was on, and who to call. That head start made everything smoother, faster, safer. Here's how to make your own one-page plan. You can type it, write it, or even fill out a printed medical form. Many hospitals offer these online. Keep it short and clear. Use bullet points. Big font. Bold headings. Avoid paragraphs. Add a photo. A small headshot helps responders verify your identity quickly. Include location instructions. If your address is tricky, note directions like, back door is unlocked. Bedroom is first on left. Place copies in multiple locations. On the fridge, EMTs often check here. Inside your front door. In your wallet or purse. On your phone, use medical ID and health app. Bonus tip: use color coding. Use a red folder or plastic sleeve labeled medical emergency info so responders see it instantly. Why this works? During a stroke, every second counts. Delays in treatment increase brain damage and reduce recovery chances. Your one-page plan shaves off critical minutes, sometimes 10, 20, even 30. And for doctors seeing you for the first time, it's a lifesaver. No guessing, no digging, just facts ready to act on. This isn't just a document. It's your voice when you've lost yours. It's peace of mind for you and for the ones who love you. So ask yourself, if a stranger walked into your home right now, would they know how to help you? Because with this one-page plan, they could. Step 4. Regaining control after a stroke. What to do in the first 24 hours. You survived the stroke. The scariest part is behind you. But now comes a different kind of challenge. Taking back control of your body, your choices, and your future. And the first 24 hours matter more than most people realize. Let's talk about what happens next, and how you can advocate for yourself in one of the most vulnerable moments of your life. Step 1. Understand where you are. The first few hours after a stroke are all about assessment and stabilization. You may be in a hospital bed, hooked up to machines, surrounded by doctors asking questions and checking your brain function. Don't panic. This is normal and good. But here's what you need to remember. Ask for clarity. If you're conscious, politely ask, what kind of stroke did I have? What part of my brain was affected? What are the next steps? Just knowing these answers helps anchor your mind and reduces fear. Step 2. Ask for a neurology consult. In many hospitals, a stroke triggers automatic neurology care. But don't assume. If no specialist has seen you, ask the nurse or attending physician. Will a neurologist be reviewing my scan and care plan? Neurologists can help you understand long-term effects, brain recovery, and which functions, speech, memory, mobility, may be at risk. Step 3. Record everything you feel. You might not feel like talking much, but try to note how your body feels. Can you lift both arms equally? Is one side numb or heavy? Do words feel stuck or slurred? Ask someone to write these down or use a phone app to record them. These early signs help doctors measure your recovery progress over the coming days and give you a voice if anything worsens. Step 4. Involve a loved one, but choose wisely. If possible, ask for one trusted person to be updated regularly and advocate on your behalf. This isn't just about emotion, it's about clarity. You may be groggy or overwhelmed. Having someone else keep track of medications, test results, and next steps can prevent dangerous miscommunications. Step 5. Ask these 2 powerful questions. Before the first day ends, ask, what are the warning signs that I'm getting worse? What's the plan to prevent another stroke? The answers may include blood pressure control, cholesterol meds, blood thinners, or imaging results. Write them down, or ask your nurse to help you document it. Final thought. That first day may feel like you've lost control. But knowledge, questions, presence, they give it back to you. Because the best recovery doesn't start with therapy. It starts with understanding. Step 5. The 3 recovery mistakes that set seniors back months. Surviving a stroke is only the beginning. What you do, or don't do, during recovery can make the difference between bouncing back strong or slipping into long-term decline. And sadly, most seniors unknowingly make 3 common mistakes that delay healing, damage confidence, and increase the risk of another stroke. Let's walk through them, so you can avoid each one and stay in control of your future. Mistake number 1. Skipping rehab because you feel fine. After a stroke, some symptoms improve quickly. Your speech may return. Your balance might feel stable. And it's tempting to say, I'm doing fine, I don't need physical therapy. But here's the truth. Even a mild stroke can cause invisible damage to your coordination, cognition, and reaction time. Rehab isn't just about what you can't do. It's about strengthening what you can still do, so your brain rewires and protects itself from future damage. The fix: always complete your prescribed therapy. Even if you feel good. Especially if you feel good. Mistake number 2. Ignoring emotional and mental changes. Many seniors focus so hard on physical recovery that they overlook the emotional toll. But stroke survivors are twice as likely to experience depression, anxiety, or PTSD. You may feel irritable, tearful for no reason, afraid to be alone, detached from loved ones. This isn't weakness, it's a brain recovering from trauma. And if ignored, it can lead to social withdrawal, memory problems, and even another stroke due to chronic stress. The fix: tell your doctor immediately if you notice mood swings, sleep trouble, or low motivation. They can connect you with support groups, counseling, or medications that help your brain heal emotionally, not just physically. Mistake number 3. Going back to normal too quickly. It's natural to want your old life back, to drive again, cook, clean, garden, or go out alone. But pushing yourself too hard, too fast, can cause falls, injuries, and emotional setbacks. Take Susan, 73. 3 weeks after her stroke, she insisted on walking to the grocery store by herself. She fell in the parking lot, fractured her hip, and spent 3 more months in rehab, undoing all her hard work. The fix: follow a structured return-to-activity plan with your rehab team. Ask family for help, even with things that used to be easy. There's no shame in taking it slow. Recovery is a marathon, not a sprint. You've already done something incredible. You survived. Now give your recovery the care and patience it deserves. Because healing after 70 is still healing. And your second chance deserves your full attention. Step 6. The 5 lifelong habits that keep stroke survivors independent. Surviving a stroke is only half the battle. The real goal? Staying strong, safe, and independent long after the hospital stay is over. And that comes down to what you do every single day, not just in therapy but at home, in your mind, and in your habits. Here are 5 daily practices every stroke survivor over 70 should build into their routine. 1. The morning movement ritual. Even just 10 minutes of gentle stretching, slow walking, or light resistance can improve blood flow, boost coordination, prevent muscle stiffness. Think of it as reteaching your body how to move, one quiet step at a time. Try this. Start every morning with slow shoulder rolls, neck stretches, ankle circles, or seated leg lifts. Consistency matters more than intensity. 2. The hydration plus medication check-in. After a stroke, dehydration can make everything worse. Fatigue, brain fog, even blood pressure spikes. At the same time, skipping medication, or taking it at the wrong time, can undo all your recovery progress. Make it a habit. Keep a glass of water beside your bed and drink it as soon as you wake up. Then review your medications for the day, check them off as you go. You're not just surviving the day. You're managing your long-term future. 3. The brain gym routine. Your brain is still healing, and it wants to keep growing. Spend at least 15 to 30 minutes daily doing something mentally active. Word puzzles or Sudoku. Memory games. Reading aloud. Learning a new skill. Even listening to classical music or foreign languages can create new neural pathways. You're not just passing time. You're building a stronger brain, day by day. 4. The one connection a day rule. Stroke recovery can feel isolating, but isolation slows healing. Make it a rule, every day talk to at least one person. Could be a family member, a neighbor, someone from your support group, a voice message to an old friend. That single conversation can lift your spirits, sharpen your speech, and remind your body that you're still part of something bigger. 5. The nightly reflection. Before bed, ask yourself, what did I do well today? What challenged me, and how did I respond? What's one thing I'm grateful for? Write it down, say it aloud, or simply reflect quietly. This habit helps you build emotional resilience and end the day with dignity, not discouragement. Final reminder. You don't have to do everything perfectly. Just pick one habit to begin with, build on it week by week. Because stroke recovery isn't just about regaining what was lost. It's about discovering what's still possible. And for you, that could mean more strength, more freedom, and more life than you ever imagined. You've just learned the critical steps to survive and thrive after a stroke, even if you're alone. From recognizing symptoms and getting help fast, to building small daily habits that protect your mind and body. This journey is about more than just recovery. It's about reclaiming your life. Yes, a stroke can feel like the end of something. The end of independence. The end of control. But here's the truth most people forget. You are still here. And that means your story is still being written. You can teach your body new rhythms. You can train your brain to grow. You can build strength in ways no scan or chart can measure. Start with one habit, one moment of awareness, one act of self-care. Because surviving a stroke isn't just about avoiding the worst. It's about unlocking the best of what's still ahead. And you're not alone in that. Which daily habit are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. Your story might be the reason someone else finds their strength again. And if you found value here, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. This is a space for wisdom, for courage, and for community. We're in this together. And your next chapter could be your strongest yet.